long barrel on that Cuda.
That's probably the most interesting thing about this. When you have a lot of Kudas now come into play, the range is absurd. I mean, what you can do with it, with or without long barrel is just disgusting, and he continues to heat up. Zuma, we're sticking with you, buddy. You're 6-5 and you're fully streaked out.
Whether or not he chooses to invest these streaks is unlikely. Of course, that third rotation is the dream scenario for most streaks, or maybe he'll keep them in his back pocket till glass. Zuma, though, is going to get caught from behind, and look at that, another fantastic wave of kills for Envy. 9 for John. Him and Apathy are leading the way currently, and there's 13 seconds left. We call it scrap, but 3 members of Envy are already on the rotate. They want to try and get the battle for spawns, but so far it does look like Faze have won out on this spawn control.
Ooh, nice shot there from Clayster. You like him rocking the HVK. It's your hybrid, right? If you want between a sub and an AR, this is the gun you're going to use, and he's getting it done. Is it the easiest kill there to top class? No, but he can pepper him down.
Yeah, and you talk to Clayster, he is not ashamed to admit that this is the best AR in his mind. I spoke to him, he said, dude, I know ARs, and HVK is the best in the game. It will take some people longer to realize than others, but he is pulling it out here, and he's got a grip on that alongside his quick draw. But John breaks through again. 11 kills for him too in this, and as well as that, he's got 40 seconds on the hill. He's having absolutely no problems providing every element of gameplay here in HardPoint. Woof! There they are.
We were talking about the streaks, and there they end up coming in for Zuma. He's able to break with the Hellstorm, and now they've got control. Are they going to be able to hang with the likes of John, Slasher? Some of the most consistent ARs, consistent subs in the game. But as we look at it right now, 50-point advantage for Team EnVyUs. It's game 1 here in this best-of-5 round 2 winners bracket match. And that's what we talked about a little bit too, going prone.
I like that.
It's just surprising. You're so used to the verticality, going high with the wall run, going high with the boost jump, you get caught off guard more often than not.
And it's often Zuma that's been doing that an awful lot. He's not ashamed to just go hit the deck and catch them out of your eye line. Now, though, it does again look like things are working out for Envy. They may have conceded a fair few points on that rotate, but now look at them. We have a kinetic armor invested from Apathy. He's going to try and take both of them on. The kinetic does do a fantastic job, and now a fresh magazine for the second kill coming in from Water. Can he take a dip? It looks like he's dicing with death as 2 close in on him, but he's still breathing. He's still going, and more points are being racked up. How on earth are Faze still locked out?
That's what's interesting too. That kinetic ends up being huge because Zuma used that lightning, picked up 2 kills, but they don't get the break as he wins that one-on-one kinetic battle with Attach and keeps locking it down. EnVyUs pulling away here, 60-point advantage and growing. Yet JCap inside, he's got long barrel Cuda to work with, and he's going to be using Elo as well. That's become more and more common. I've seen it a lot. Some of these wager masters for search and destroy. Elo Cuda is scary, especially if you're a player that's more comfortable with an AR. It feels like a mini assault rifle.
It really does, and I mean, we saw Killer actually not too long ago make that decision as well. You take away his ARs, he goes for a Cuda and treats it like one. Still, he is long gone, and now we'll focus on the game in hand, because look at Slasher, nearly lights up another Attach. A little too quick on the trigger with his Cuda, and we're going to keep talking about that weapon because it is prolific here on evac. Just the first map for us. 140 now for EnVyUs, and I mean, they had a fantastic hold on the first hill, and here they are in the second set, and again they hold middle.
It's looking more and more like Faze may be dropping their first map. The boys in blue crushing right now. The advantage now up to 100. Apathy getting the scrap time, but I want to stick with him because he's 100 off the lightning, working on these streaks. There it is, able to find it. The movement on point. 50 more for the Hellstorm. He's got 1 to his right, sees him up top. The shot's on point. Apathy lights out. Double positive, 6 streak for him.
He did not miss a bullet on that, and that's why you're seeing these players melt. It does look like they're shooting like tagged up players, half-health players. No, it's just the precision with which Apathy is delivering here. 30 bullets as well. Often you do see some people choose to throw an extended mag on that. He's happy with the 30. He has the precision necessary to make that 30 clip work. And oh my lord, the Hellstorm could do damage here, and it does. This time onto his teammate. Not happy. JCap's going to be forced to watch for just a moment. But fortunately, Apathy is picking up the pieces happily and doing the dirty work here in Kitchen.
The streak continues for now. It's up to 7, trying to find 8th in the background. It will at least be the assist as John picks up 2 in the front. JCap finds the other 2, and Faze continues to spawn out. They can't find a hole anywhere in the line. That is Team EnVyUs soaring back into the action. Ooh. The streak does continue for now. Heat wave, but still up. 8, looking for 9 to the left. 9, oh
somebody
God. He's had so many assists here. He's so tagged up and finally falling.
That is revolting. In a game of this standard, to have an 8-kill streak up against the boys from Faze Clan, and you could very well put them in the 100-point club. That is absolutely absurd. Now, though, Envy, can they close it out here, or will they start to feel the additional pressure? Will Faze start to breathe down the backs of their necks? Looks like Jacob's going to be taking the breath right out of Clayster's lungs. A solid work with his SMG.
They're wrapping around the back, trying to find the hole. Enable picking up the kill. They're trying to mount the comeback, but is it going to be too little, too late is the question. Effectively trading here around the hard point. You see Clayster waiting here for the push. One comes around the corner, tags him up. Not able to drop him yet. That's one of those angles where, you know, you wish you kind of had a VMP, right? You're able to burn them a little bit quicker. But the added range of the Kuda proving very, very strong, finding one, another to his right. Looks like he was trying to slide out a couple times, but unintentionally crouching. I'm
not sure why EnVy are applying so much pressure here. I wouldn't be surprised if you just sent 1 on 2 and then start digging your heels in and glass. They don't have to, you know, make this sacrifice and start getting knocked down like that. By falling, all 3 of them, the spawns are unideal, and now Faze are actually going to have the advantage coming in towards glass. I assume, yep, it's going to be Clayster who sets himself up. EnVy, they've made a couple of mistakes there, put a foot fault, and it's costing them as more bodies are put in body bags. This time it's Clayster and Attach doing up the zip. And hang on a second, if this glass hold holds, I did not stutter, Faze will be able to take this at least a little bit closer.
They're climbing right back into this. You do get the Tempest burn, but some streaks coming in for Clayster. Faze trying to hold. Just kill by kill, hold by hold. They can bring this back. What was once a 100+ advantage is dwindling before our eyes. Can they make the comeback here at glass? If they hold the remainder of this time, they're only down 30 or 40 points. Kinetic Pop has to reload, somehow ends up dropping the timing there. A bit unfortunate.
I refuse to believe this is happening, Maven. They had 68 to over 200. That is a lead you do not squander, ever. And especially in a scenario like this, in the world's largest Call of Duty tournament. Look at Enable, he just punches Apathy in the face, an uppercut, knocks him on his backside, and still looks like Faze are standing vigilant here on glass.
They're bringing it back. You got to feel the nerves starting to build, the tension, the pressure. Envy has got to be feeling it now. You can't throw a lead like this on the world's biggest stage. But now Envy with a bit of control. Clay thinking about using this lightning. He's going to call it in. Is he able to find anything in mid? He is. He actually finds 2. And the dart comes in. Clay making a play. He's going to find 3. And now the break is on. But Envy still inside. Can they find control? Faze has locked it down. Zuma, Enable, Clay all getting it done. The comeback continues to mount.
I don't believe it. Envy have had such a good track record on this central hill. This is where they have to come back. This is where the double J's do deliver. JCap and John are lining them up and knocking them down. But Attach has something to say. Big 2-piece from him. Apathy needs to do more than just one. Unfortunately, JCap's there to hold his hand, and this will start to light up blue, if not just for a fraction of a second before someone shows up. This time it was Enable. And it's just an endless wave. It feels like there's more than 4 Faze members on the map right now.
But that is what you needed there. Apathy kind of silenced the bleeding. He got 2 kills, an assist, slowed things down. Now Envy racking up time. He's still in the same position there, Zuma. He has not moved. Enable gets the break, but with 5 seconds left, they have to get the rotation. So this battle in the back for Enable is going to be absolutely massive. He sees him, camo, and cuts him down. What a huge kill there from Slasher.
This is looking positive for envious fans everywhere. Just 10 seconds Faze. They cannot put a foot wrong. That's good start from Enable and Clayster, but it doesn't look like enough. He invests his camo and it does not work out. Zuma is going to break through. Attach needs to get his toe on the line as well. This still does not look good for Faze. 4 points is all they need. 4 seconds in the remaining 2 minutes of play. Could this be it? One more body, 1 more second. It will happen, and Envy save the day. Good God, that could have got horrible. Faze nearly coming back from 60 to 200. It ends to 51-70.
It was getting very, very scary there. But, you know, you kind of have to question, if that Faze team was there over the first couple minutes, you feel pretty good, right?
Sure. I don't know. Is there criticism for Faze's opening, or is there just praise for Envy's start? Because that was a solid, like, they got 40 points on the break. That's insane.
Yeah, for me, I guess it's a little bit more maybe Faze's slow start. But we'll see if they can now pick it up. I think teams fall victim to that, especially with your first series of the day, right? You're trying to hop into the action, trying to amp up the level that Envy brought early. We're checking out the replays here, and you know, you'll see the score, 73-11 right now, just building and building. At one point, as much as, what, 200 to 60, somewhere in that ballpark?
Yeah, it was a crazy start. Faze did manage to kind of stabilize. You can hear their chaotic comms, and I do think you're right, Clint. I think that's probably the storyline we will run with, is that Faze were a slow start here on evac hard.
Stairs, I'll get him. Let's go, guys, all 4 dead.
But credit where credit is due as well. Not only did Envy pick up the win, but they managed to just not fall foul to that comeback. This would be a horribly kind of tilted series had Faze come back there. That would have put EnVy into a very downward spiral.
That's one of those throws that shapes an entire series. Yeah, where it's very, very difficult to rebound from. If you throw a map like that with such a big advantage, we've seen it a couple times through the year, but that would have been something that would happen here, and probably be the only time you see it the entire event at COD Champs. When you have a 140 advantage. To be fair, I know we were hyping it up like the comeback was happening, but they still made, it was such a big lead that they still held it to what, 50 plus throughout the course of it?
I mean, I still stand by the fact that they could have made that so much easier on themselves. They could have just